who doesn't love karaoke? Who doesn't love breaking out into a song? You don't have to be a good singer. In fact, if you are a good singer, don't sing karaoke with us because now you're ruining it for the rest of us.
But I gotta say, I'm pretty good.
Excuse me?
Hey guys, welcome to the official YouTube page for Calm Down with Erin and Charissa. This is where you can watch all of our ridiculous conversations and fun interviews.
We have full shows. We've got pre-games, anything and everything that you guys could want. But first, you're going to have to subscribe. Just hit subscribe right there and you're good to go.
And now you can calm down with us.
Yep. Can you tell that we're reading this off a script? We hope so. All right. We need to calm down and wrap this bad boy up. Press subscribe. Thanks for listening.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. It took everything in my body not to say something to this person. So now I'm going to call him out on the Calm Down podcast. And with that, we welcome you to the big show on the Calm Down podcast.
What up, girl?
What up? How was the Thanksgiving? You guys were great. I was so excited Taylor showed up. I was just waiting for a FaceTime in the booth.
All right. So let's just, here's the thing.
Or wherever the heck she was, in his suite.
So
I'm like,
Erin,
I know she's going to call me. I know she's going to call me.
Continues to think that I have this master plan of like meeting her without you, or you're going to stay up in London.
It's not that it's without me.
Put
I just
makeup
know
on
when it
because
happens,
I'm going
you'll
to
call
FaceTime
me.
you. It hasn't happened yet. And I told you on the phone, there was an opportunity. Tony went up to a suite that was right next to hers because Mr. Kansas City was making his rounds. And Taylor Rooks and I found out that he was up there in a suite. So Taylor Rooks calls Tony and she's like, oh my God, you went up to the suite right next to where she is and you didn't tell us. He doesn't answer. He comes back down into the green room like truck thing where we are. And he's like, you guys, she's amazing. You should have seen our faces.
Yeah.
We went, what? Like we were like fire, like breath dragon, like of just total ticked off that he went up there to meet her and didn't tell us. Okay, he was fucking with us. He didn't meet her, but just the sheer idea that he might have and didn't tell us, we like lost our mind. No, I haven't met her yet. And here's the thing. You and I have now done multiple games in that stadium and been in multiple places where we could possibly.
I don't want it to be there. I'm going to say this. We're not manifesting to hang with her at a game. We are manifesting a private situation with cocktails.
And look, I get where it's easy, where everyone's like, oh my God, she would love us. I'm sure like everyone says that she would love. I really feel like she would like us. Here's the golden rules though. You are not allowed to meet her without me, and I'm not allowed to meet her without you. It has to happen together.
Here's
and then
the thing.
Security
it's not
might be
going to
called,
happen together. No, it's not going to happen together. What's going to happen is it'll happen and then it'll be like, do you mind? Great. Let's FaceTime. And then we're going to be like, what? What? And then it's going to be like, hey, no one freak out. We're going to do this at a private place.
No, if we're going to manifest this, I'm going to manifest this the right way. We're going to meet her together. It's going to be in an organic, wait for the buzzword, organic situation.
Can I be
Travis
normal,
is going to say, no, actually, you know what? Maybe I don't want to meet her with you. Don't embarrass me. We have waited this long for this to happen, to finally meet Santa Claus, and you are going to ruin it for me. Here's my list of all the things that I want for Christmas. I'm going to be like, sit down.
We were having a drunk chat. It wasn't a drunk. It was like a good wine buzz, which we will have with her, myself and Jarrett, and over the weekend. And we were talking about her. And I was saying how I was hoping she would be there for your game. Oh no, she was there. And I was excited and I hadn't heard from you. And I was like, she probably met her and she doesn't want to tell me. No, I'm kidding.
You're always doing that.
He goes, babe, it's going to work out. You and Charissa are going to meet her and you're going to have cocktails and you're going to talk to her. And I said, yeah, but I just fear it's going to take me a good 30 minutes to warm up, you know?
Okay, now that you put this out there, I don't want to meet her with you. I don't. You're a fucking good hang. But when it comes to the celebrity things, your track record doesn't support that you're very comfortable in these settings. Okay? So maybe we want to rethink this. Yeah. Anyways, Taylor, we get it.
Question.
We love you, and Erin is going to be awkward and embarrassing, but she is a
I'll
great
give myself
hang.
a good 15 minutes. I'm a good hang.
Okay.
Hey,
she is a really good hang.
I realized like after 2 drinks, what my first question is going to be about her life.
What?
At the end of I can do it with a broken heart, try and comfort my job. What's that about?
Oh,
what's that about? What's that about? Because I'll tell you, yeah. What's that about?
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Because I fucking
Here comes Nosy
that.
Rosie. She's coming in hot with 700 questions. The investigative reporter over here pulls out a list of all the things she wants to ask her. No. Anywho. So I went to Kansas City for the Black Friday game. No, I did not get to meet Taylor Swift, but it was because I'm such a good friend that I don't want to meet her without Erin. That's what happened. But yeah, the game ended up being, I'm sure, for Kansas City fans, way too close for comfort. This is now 9 games they've won that are one-score games that come down to the end. So they continue to roll, and you can say what you want. This is the fucking best thing, though. If I'm a Kansas City fan, I'm like, shut up. I don't fucking care how we win. Last time I checked, the objective is to win. Do you get extra points for beating a team by 40 points? Do you get extra points for beating a team by 1 point? No, it's all the same. It's a win in the win column. So sure, just like every other team right now, as we enter into week 14, right? It's week 14, that there are question marks about your team. But as Julian Edelman likes to say, it's cream season, which is a disgusting phrase, but it's the cream.
God, when he wrote that on the board, I was like, huh?
I know. And then he tried to make a Lombardi trophy that looks so phallic. And I'm like, Julian, what are we doing? But the cream rises to the top. And this is the same team that last year everyone's like, oh, they don't have home field advantage. Yep. They're going to have to win on the road 3 times. There's no way they can do it. And what do they fucking do? So if I'm Kansas City, the team or the fan base, I'm like, hey, last time I checked, we're winning. And that's all that matters. Chris Jones, who we love, was like, yeah, we got to clean up some things. Okay, we got to do this. We got to do that. But whatever. We're Chris Jones. I gotta say this because Erin, you have said for the longest time, like how wonderful he is, but I've never gotten a chance to interview him. I was supposed to have this interview with him in the off season for NFL Films Presents. Scheduling wise, it didn't work out. So of course, after he's on the set and he's walking up, I go, Chris, I'm so upset I didn't get to do that films interview with you. You and I have to find a chance to sit down. You are a dream. He grabs my hand. He looks at my nail polish and he goes, is that funny, Bunny?
You're a funny bunny.
I was like, I gave him the biggest hug and I was like, you're a fucking dream. The fact that you knew that this nail polish, which most men would be like, is that whiteout? That you knew Funny Bunny, you are a funny man.
Funny,
so
cutest
great.
Man.
How about Fitz, who's like, because he had never talked to him before on the set. No, never even talked to him. And Fitz goes, wait, you're so nice. He's like, this was not what I was expecting. I mean, anyone that doesn't know Chris Jones, he's a defensive player for the Kansas City Chiefs. There's just this big, I was going to say big burly man, like from Christmas Vacation, the boss that got Mr. Shirley's wife. It's like, he was a big burly man. But yeah, he is a big individual, but like a teddy bear when he talks and everything. So I just was like, yeah.
And he's funny.
So yeah, Kansas City was great. You were in Dallas, my little Dallas queen, for Thanksgiving, looking like a shining star in your, was it a sequin? What was it? Glitter? What was the sheen on the ivory suit? It looked great.
There was a sequin, but the pants were a linen with the sequin on the side. It was great.
Wow. You did a linen pant? That is so ballsy.
But it was a longer linen pant. Here's where I'll tell you I'm psycho.
Aren't you worried about the wrinkles?
Sure am. But your psycho friend, Nosy Rosie over here, really just hits it home with the OCD anxiety. What we do is we walk out in the outfit. We get in the car. We are fully wrinkled, sitting there for a good 35 minutes to get us to the stadium. We get to the green room. We bring our hanger. We bring our steamer, and we re-steam a Roni.
Who has time for that? How are you having
this
time
asshole. Well, we're there pretty early.
Are we, Spoon. Like, why are we there so
2
early?
days, Spoon.
Oh my God. Grab a spoon. We'll be eating here.
Whoa.
All of our meals.
This. There's a lot of up and down. We're walking the field. Jillian wants to do a touch-up. So it's like after I do that, I take my final pee. I get the steamer out. We're all set up.
You're great.
Rip the pants off, steam them, walk out. Right in time for Happy Thanksgiving.
God, you're great. I haven't even tried on my outfit.
Suck.
I'm removing the tags as we're there. I'm like, I hope it fits. Hope it fits.
God, I had a real scary moment. I hate the side zip pants. The side zip pants ain't great for me.
I like them. Clean
we're catching the skin. We're catching the skin.
That's interesting.
Or we may catch on the fabric and then we can't get up.
Oh, yeah.
We had a couple instances where I was balancing with the IFB pack. That's your ears that you wear, like your ears where I can hear what you hear program, also communicate with my producer. I got that connected to my underwear in the back of my pants. Okay, ready? But then when you got to go potty, you got to pick it up, you got to hold it, you got to squat and make sure your wire and your pack
is not dangling in the toilet.
Then you're dealing with that with the oversized blazer. You're holding that. You're holding the pants. Your IFB
I know that. For those of you that can't see because you're just listening to this podcast, you know the move. Gather the extra material in front.
You don't want it down in the toilet.
Your legs are holding it from all the pants going too far down on the ground and dragging.
Great workout. Not great for your bladder because you're not getting rid of everything. And then that turns into a UTI. But that didn't happen this week. Sorry about the mic.
I have gotten less UTIs. The key is go to the bathroom when you need to.
Sure.
You know this has plagued me for years. For anyone going through chronic UTIs, take it from me. The number one today. I'm telling you, I am willing to share my troubles to help you. Okay, trouble. Go to the bathroom when you have an urgency to pee. Pee. Okay, take it away. Linen pants, go.
No, just to follow up.
Which is fucking wild to me that you wore linen pants.
Balancing, got the linen pants. IFB, the zipper stuck. The zipper stuck. I'm by myself. It's third quarter. We're stuck. We're thinking, how am I getting out of this one? Still got, 2 quarters left. Side of my pants wide open. Let's not panic. Let's jimmy it. Let's jimmy it.
And then make sure it's not stuck because you know the move where it's now went through the material. And now we got one part of the zipper through
and a thread hanging out.
Oh, God, the thread.
Then the sweat starts happening. And someone throws an interception and you're not out there. Then we got an injury.
Lainey Wilson's knocking on the door, needs to go to the bathroom after her halftime performance. You're in there banging on the door. What is she doing? Taking a dump? No, it's the zipper. You're the girl that walks out. You got to be like, I swear I wasn't going to that bathroom. I was
to my security because they all knew about the zipper worry before because it happened pregame.
You had a zipper problem before the game and you were willing to take chances on the Thanksgiving game for the zipper?
Listen, I felt
crazy.
a little bit of a nasal thing coming. I wanted to hydrate. It didn't prevent it. Instead, I got a scar and a chunk of skin
nasal
missing.
Thing. Yeah. You got a real nasal situation. Have we been doing the air, whatever the nasal
the Netti pot
drip?
Goddamn right. Even had one delivered DoorDash to my hotel. Sure did. Even called down to the guys dealing with our banquet room.
Nothing. The fact that you even DoorDash to the hotel is like, what? And then by the time you're DoorDashing Netti pots.
I felt a sinus situation. I wanted to catch it.
Are you a hypochondriac and I don't know this about you?
Yeah. Here's the other thing. There's a real tale out there, wives' tale, that you have to have a filtered water when you do it, because it you could have some sort of a micro whatever.
Okay, I've heard enough. That's no.
So I had to ask the people of the hotel, could you filter and heat this water so I could flush out my sinuses?
I'm going to tell you what the people at the hotel are doing. When they see that room 1214 light up, they're like, fuck, it's Miss Andrews is calling again. What does she need this time? Filtered water for her Netti pot? Well, 1214 lights blinking again. It's Miss Andrews. What does she need?
They take care of me.
Yeah, because they're scared of you because you're calling down all the time. You need something all the time. Can someone bring up my DoorDash? Can someone bring up my Netti pot?
I will get that myself. Anywho, Thanksgiving was great. We took a cue from Thursday Night Football and we got a karaoke machine.
Yeah, my girl. How much fun is karaoke?
So much fun.
Love karaoke. Today, hence why I have all this makeup on. Gronk and I, who we are obsessed with, we did a promo shoot. And I'm just like, let's get going. So, of course, because what do? Erin and I are so awkward when there's silence. Yeah, because we don't like silence. No. So I'm like, Gronk, what's your karaoke song? He's like, Vanilla Ice. I'm like, mine Cher. So then we break out into a whole Vanilla Ice and Cher thing.
And we're the problem.
what's your coming up to the plate song? He's like, welcome to my house, Flow Rider. I'm like, great, mine's to Rock Wilder. So like, we're doing the whole thing. My point in this, and we're getting all roads lead back to karaoke. Who doesn't fucking love karaoke? Who doesn't love breaking out into a song? You don't have to be a good singer. In fact, if you are a good singer, don't sing karaoke with us, because now you're ruining it for the rest of us. I don't need you coming up here having a good voice and then making us all feel stupid. But like, break out into song, have a great time, and everyone relax. Lights, camera, action.
Bitch, smile. I'm no Toby Gonzalez, but I gotta
Her
say,
voice.
I'm pretty good.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Has anyone else told you that? Or did just you?
As I was leaving the meeting room at 1:30 in the morning, Elvis and Jason said, you need to have a little bit more confidence because you're good.
Okay, first of all, I love you. And as a friend, I believe you can do anything, okay? But this is not something that I knew about you. If it is in fact true, was anyone sober? No, Erin. Where's Jarrett? I need Jarrett to confirm or deny the idea that Erin thinks she has a great voice.
Give
us a little
something
here. Let's see what you got.
Oh, yeah. There's pressure and no music. Absolutely not.
I can turn back time.
I gotta tell you,
I give it all to you. And you love me like you used to do. Come on, what you got, girl?
Well, I just heard the news today. That was Creed.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, wide open. I think I'm pretty good.
I think I'm pretty good. Your karaoke song is with arms wide open.
No, mine is a fast car.
Okay. Well, that's not what you did. Tracy Chapman, you did not just break into that.
Here's the thing. When I was like,
what's the move? I'm sweating. I'm serious. I need to turn the air on. Turn a light on. What's with the, this is like you're really our professional. Like you got to wrap your hands around the microphone stand.
I feel like that's what the Creed guy did. Scott something. He seems great.
That is bananas. I think I have a good voice.
I really listen. I'd like to get Elvis and Jason Thornberry on the show, and they would say that I actually crushed it.
Okay, let's get them on.
Hey, how about when you have your like people on your crew that you didn't expect to be good, and they just came out?
Oh my God, I love that.
Matt Gale crushed a Morgan Wallen song.
Here's the deal, and this is why I will draw back a little bit of my surprise that you have a good voice, because it is about the presentation. It is Erin, look, I've known you for 15 years. I just didn't know that you had a good voice, okay, according to you and drunk people. But it is about the confidence, and it's about the presentation, and like, are you into it? The more into it you are, the better. Like Fitz does not have a good voice, but he like Toby Gonzalez, for those of you that don't know, Tony's wife, she has, not only is she like one of the most gorgeous people you've ever seen in your life, she also has a voice of an angel. But Fitz was like a great partner for her. They did Shallow, the old Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper song, and like he was such a great duet partner, like so into it, on the ground, like showcasing her. So that's the thing. Confidence is key in karaoke. I'm really excited to take this to the karaoke bar with you and
take it to
the
streets. Mm-hmm. I got to tell you, the next day I thought I had the flu. Speaking of being a hypochondriac, I was so sore because I was trying to be the moral support of everyone that got up there. So I was doing interpretive dancing the whole time.
Erin does do this. Cue up Ryan will send it to you, the video from the last Super Bowl in Arizona where Erin is just, Dancing with the Stars is still alive and well. I mean,
and everything when people were singing was like, or the part where I'd be like, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. I got some help. It ain't like I can
just kind of mess all by myself. I didn't get to see any of the halftime performance. How was Lainey?
Great. I was also waiting for Mike McCarthy at the half, I couldn't see much of it. But they had a golf cart right next to me that was waiting to get on the field, and I walked by and I go, "What up, Jelly Roll?"
Yeah, you did. He is like one of the sweetest people you ever did meet.
Oh yeah, he's your guy.
He's so, well, he's, He's a friend of Amazon Music Live, and I've been on the Thursday Night Football show. Yeah, he's lovely. And you know what I like? I like stories of redemption. Good for fucking you. You know, many chapters of this thing called life. I'll keep reading his story. Very interesting.
Love it.
You are down. You are not out. Not in my book. Get right back up. So you got a good voice,
people
huh?
probably told him he couldn't sing either. And you know what? He needed some confidence. Here we go. What if I'm the next fucking jelly roll? You know what I mean?
Here's what's going to happen. We're going to eventually meet Taylor Swift, and Aaron's going to be like, me? I got a good voice. That's what's going to go. Oh, yeah, here we go. Although I do feel like I can crush some Taylor songs.
I can.
Anywho. So week 13 was productive. Our holidays, albeit are not always with our families, are still fun because there are families on the road. And thank God we have wonderful people that we work with, which we can have so much fun. Shout out to Amy Palchik and David Chang. We were at our Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving night because our game's the next day.
Yep.
We are at a restaurant in Kansas City. We got the turkey. We got the stuffing. We got the mashed potatoes. We got the gravy. I'm so excited. I'm thinking pumpkin pie right around the corner.
Uh-oh.
The dessert time, there's no pumpkin pie. There's some chocolate fudge thing. I go, whoa, where's the pumpkin pie? Anyone that knows me knows that I am obsessed with pumpkin. Pumpkin loaf, pumpkin muffin, pumpkin coffee, pumpkin pie. Loaf. Okay. Well, I don't. You know what? Why don't you sing that tune? Okay. I love pumpkin pie. I am the Joey Chestnut of pumpkin pies. I could take these things down. It is like there's not a lot of food that I really like. Like I'm kind of just like edamame is another one that I could crush, but pumpkin pie. Once a year, one holiday, give me that goddamn pie, and I don't want anyone else to have it. There's no pumpkin pie. So David Chang has to Uber Eats one to me. It takes an hour to get there. And then Amy's so sweet. Her sister ended up making me one the next day. So on the flight home on Friday after our game, I've got 2 pies. This is me eating the pies. Don't ever show up to a Thanksgiving meal that I'm a part of and not have a pumpkin pie. Is that not a common theme? Like why?
I didn't have dessert. I didn't do it.
But they didn't have a pumpkin pie there?
They had little like things. I wasn't interested. I wanted the Cabernet and I wanted the microphone.
We have a pumpkin pie. No, stop grabbing the microphone like that. God, it's so weird. You're not doing that. You are not a professional singer unless you tell me otherwise, unless you show me otherwise.
I'm gonna get some video proof this weekend of Elvis and Jason saying that I crushed.
Okay, well, I'll be the judge of that. All right, so we had great games. You had a great post-game party, which I love. There's some other things that throughout the week on our text chain with Ryan and Kurt, our wonderful producers, will throw in things as they come about. This actually was a very Larry David thing. All roads, again, lead back to Larry David. Whenever he would have an idea, he'd write it down in this little tiny book that he'd carry with him because he wouldn't, like, real life shit happens and you don't want to forget it. So we put ours in a text chain, and Erin sent a text where I knew right away it was going to be a good story. She said, and I quote, "Watching guy watch Bravo and Housewives with wife judging." What's the story?
On my flight to Dallas, 3.5 hours of just full blown studying. I got to crush my it's a short week, my Cowboys stuff. Watching Mike McCarthy, watching Cooper Rush, Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, just crushing, writing, typing.
Yep.
Keep looking at the guy next to me. Sharing earbuds with the wife and watching the OC reunion. And he's like dialed in. And I'm just like, I'm trying to make eye contact with him so bad. Like, my man, I'll be over here learning about this defense. You know what I mean?
The defense.
What is happening?
Did you make eye contact?
He wouldn't let me.
Oh, he knew.
And it was even to the point, like, when we were getting up, I wanted to be like, I couldn't pay my husband to watch that. I love it. I love Bravo. I can't watch it until after the season's over, but my man's in it. He's watching. Like, they're even like turning the screen a little bit so they both can share. And I'm just, I'm turning my screen over to show that I'm watching like DeMarvian overshown, like, quote, you know?
Which, by the way, hell of a pick 6 for a script.
Wow.
That guy's him.
Yeah. crushes. Anywho, yeah.
But I do love the judgment of you judging a man for not watching sports, but watching Bravo. I couldn't pay Steve to watch Bravo. In fact, if it's, which by the way, I haven't watched a lot of Housewives, like during the season, I'm not watching whatever. But like, even if some, like Love is Blind, I'll dive into a little Love is Blind and he'll walk downstairs. He'll see it's on and walk right back upstairs. He wants no part in that. But I do appreciate you because I know exactly what you're doing on that flight.
I'm judging.
You keep looking over. Your head's going back and forth because you want him to see you watching him watching Bravo.
Yeah. This clip is the only time Jared ever cared about Housewives was when Jen got arrested and he wanted to see like the freaking ICE or whoever showed up like on the bus and he's like, whoa. Yeah, I don't know. Was it ICE?
Okay, that's a good one. I'm gonna take because Steve doesn't care. Steve and I got into a little bit of a like tiff.
Mr. and Mrs.
We got into a Mr. and Mrs. And I think I could probably count on 2 hands in almost 3 years, like the tiffs that we get into. And they're never anything crazy, but it's like, what do you got? What do you got?
I knew it because we weren't all talking on the text chain and that upset me. I was like, something's off here. Oh, DeMarvian.
So while Erin is in Dallas, I'm in Kansas City. Jared and Steve are with Mac at Sam Phipps's generous hosting Thanksgiving. Yep. So the boys are together. We're off working, whatever. So Steve and I have just been like chirping at each other for something because I've got to work on my tone. Apparently, it's all about like not what I say, it's how I say it. And so what? But
Same.
he. I don't know if he's here, but he decided not to bring that up while I was in person so we could have an adult Mr. and Mrs. He decided to throw it onto a text message while I'm 30,000 feet up in the air. And I think I'm having a great time on my way to Kansas City or with Al or with my friends. And it's like, hey, next time, maybe you could watch your tone on how you say, well, first of all, you want to send me a text message like that? I just left you a card in the room that you haven't even found yet on all the things I'm thankful for you. Ooh. So guess what? But this was a good one because I'm like, oh, he's gonna feel real fucking stupid after he sends a text like that. Then he gets the card and I'm like just profusive about my love and gratitude for him. Doesn't even acknowledge the goddamn card.
Oh no!
Now I'm like, well, he had to have seen it. I mean, you can't miss the whole thing. And so I'm like, oh my God, he's doubling down. I got to work on my tone. Hasn't thanked me for the card. He hasn't said one thing that he likes about me or being thankful for me. Nothing. And I'm like, he's going to apologize. He's going to apologize, right? All I wrote back on the text, this really got him. Got it. Got it. That's it. 2 words. So now here we go. Now we've revved up our engines. We are off the starting line.
How many hours in are we?
2. And there's been, I don't need you to say got it like that. Oh, now we're judging the tone again. So we're going back. So finally, I just laid out. I said nothing else. I'm like, I'm not getting into this right now. We're not doing this over text. I don't play these reindeer games anymore. Okay, we are adults. We can talk about this later. I'm thinking, of course. So meanwhile, there's a simultaneous text chain going on of me, you, Jarrett, and Steve. Well, I'm not weighing in on that text chain.
I know, and I knew something was wrong. I freaking knew it. I'm like, something's up.
I'm texting you on the other side. And then here's what I don't want to do because Erin really gets worried because she always thinks like Steve and I are going to break up and then she's not going to have Steve anymore or she's not going to have me anymore because she's going to choose Steve over me.
He'll probably think I'm a good karaoke singer.
So yeah, probably you and Casey Kasem's top 40. So I'm like, I can't tell her that we're in a fight because I don't really know how much of a fight this really is. So I don't want to tell Erin about the status of what's happening until I know for sure what's going on. So anyway, I land in Kansas City and I'm thinking to myself, for sure, he's going to apologize. Like time's ticking, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. I'm waiting for pumpkin pie and I'm also waiting for a text. The text never comes. And we have a real rule with one another, a rule that he instated that no matter, like he doesn't care like what I'm doing. He knows I'm with the crew, the foot, whatever. Yeah. But always you have to check in before you go to bed and say you're home and you're safe and good night. Guess who didn't do that? Him. I sent the text, even though I was mad, home, safe, good night, happy Thanksgiving. Nothing from him. I wake up at 3:30 in the morning because I can't sleep because the alarm's supposed to go off. You know how we do at 5:30. And I'm like, not a goddamn. I'm checking the Wi-Fi signal thinking I must have missed it.
Then you send yourself a text testing.
Have you ever done that? I've done that before.
Yeah.
I'm like, something's wrong. Now I'm worried. Now I'm like, maybe something did happen to him.
Did he die?
Did he die? Did he die? But so I said nothing. And all I get the whole day. Well, actually, he did say good luck in your game. So I got that a few hours into it.
Which fires you up even more.
Oh,
don't good luck me on my game.
You know what,
good luck
to
you when I get home.
Yes. Yeah. This ain't the only battle that I'll be commentating on today, folks. No, wait till you see the game that's about to be fucking played.
I'll show you my
I'll
office
Max Crosby your ass when I get home with arms wide open.
Yeah, I'll fucking Patrick Mahomes your ass right into that end zone.
Yeah, undefeated my ass. You're in the lost column, bro. So anyway, finally, I get the text when I'm on my way home. Are you coming home? I just wrote, yeah. Anyways, get home. We resolved it. But this is what I said. I go, we're not doing this. Okay, we're not fighting like this. But it didn't happen right away. This went on. And Erin knows this because she then is now privy to the fight. Are you guys all still with me? Because this is still going. Erin's doing the checkup. Are we good? What's happening? I'm like, no, I'm still annoyed. So he's downstairs. I'm upstairs. But the guy is so fucking funny that he knows I don't want to talk to him. He starts sending me hilarious texts. And then he hears me laughing upstairs. And so he FaceTimes me. And
put a pillow or a blanket over your face,
I thought the door was
whatever. Poker face.
So that feels like a song you would be really good at singing. Give it a try. Ba, ba, ba.
I want to hit on
Erin is, I'll give her this. I don't know. The voice is to be determined. But Erin, I knew it. Erin's really good at the random.
Show me what I got.
Erin hit something a while back, got brought up, and someone said Robin Thicke, and all Erin did was, hey, hey, hey. It was so funny. She's really good at that. I'll give it to her. So anyways, to finish this goddamn story and the fight, he fucking FaceTimes me, and I'm upstairs, and I'm like, he's like, are we over fighting? And I was like, yeah, I'm over fighting. He's like, okay, great. Come downstairs. And like, that's the end of the fight. Like, these are the kind of fights I need to have. Not like we're throwing shit, like things are getting wild. No, they can all be resolved with some humor and a little time. But according to him, my tone, not in my singing voice, but my tone needs to improve. So you know what? Fine. I said to him, I go, look, I am willing to say when I'm sorry, and sometimes my tone may be sassy. I'll work on it. But you better send me that goddamn text before you go to bed, because I don't want to have to wonder if you're dead. You know what I want to be worried about? How Patrick Mahomes is going to be doing on third down, because we're struggling a lot on third down lately. Still getting the dub, but struggling.
Yeah. That's why we do location, because if you don't text me, it's fine. At least I can see you're home and you're alive. You're not on the side of the 405. So I don't want to talk to you now, because
you're home and alive and not on the 405. I don't know. I don't know about that location thing. I guess I could. I'm not adverse to it. It just feels like, you know what it reminds me of? Like the girls that are insecure. They're like, drop it. I need to see your location at all times.
Oh, I just need to see it when I wake up at 3:30 with chest pains. Other than that, then you're in real trouble. If I had to wake up at 3:30 and see where you are, if you made it home, you know what I'm doing? I'm calling the house on the landline to wake you up.
Oh, yeah. Actually, while we were in a fight, I was trying to find my phone. I used the landline to call my phone, because normally I just be like, hey, can you call my phone? I can't find it. That's when you know you're mad. Using the landline to track down your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Are we out of time?
I think
my story was 45 minutes.
That's okay. We have so many things to cover next week.
We do. We have a lot of things, including, and we'll give you a tease, because I know that you guys are just waiting for every one of our stories. We got to talk Christmas cards. We've got Erin's pressure, the gyms that Mac is going to. I had an insane dinner bill that I would love to do a rant about. And also dogs at the grocery store. Yay or nay?
Calm down.
And you leave the people with a little bit of something.
Me?
Yeah.
Life is a mystery. That's what we ended our night with. And I'll tell you what, not only do I hit those notes, but I also reenact the Pepsi commercial that Like a Prayer caused so much controversy with, where she's down on her knees. I want to take you there.
Bye.
I hear you.
No, don't give up now. Don't give up now. Go right back to that mic. All right. We love you guys. Bye. Erin's got to get to her vocal lesson.
I just heard.
No, I can't believe you hit me with you have a good voice.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.